right, all you night readers, welcome to Tarot Days and Nights. It is good to have everyone here. I'm glad to see you all. Thank you for coming out and being part of Tarot Days and Nights with me. All right, let's see where we are. Hey, don't forget real quick, tonight is Lenormand night. Yes, it is Wednesday, September the 30th, Lenormand night. And well, that's always a good time. Make sure you bring your very specific questions. I tell you guys that every week. Bring those very specific questions with you so that you can get some very specific answers to the questions you have. All right. So it is good to see you all here. A great group always. Yvonne and Lisa, you know, I had no Farrells, no one from the fabulous Farrell family out last night at the show, and I felt like, oh my goodness, what are we going to do? I had no idea. I know you were tired though. You had a long day. That's all right. I get it. So, all right. So yesterday, in between shows, I did some camera adjusting and I did some lighting adjusting, and well, last night's lighting and card coloring, the colors on the cards really was popping. Now today it's different because, of course, at nighttime it's dark here in the studio. During the day, I sit right in the studio, the desk here in the studio that has everything is right in front of a window. So I do get that natural light during the day, during the morning show. So we'll see how much better it is today than it usually is. I have a problem with this side over here. This side over here usually is a lot darker than the other side because this side's kind of shaded by a lot of stuff. Today it looks pretty all right. That's right where I kind of wanted it to be. And it's looking good. It's looking just as bright on both sides. Yeah. Awesome. All right, Yvonne, let's see what we got going for you. So, Yvonne, you would like a general reading in MPT. Thank you so much for being here. I know you got so much going on. So, yeah, it's good to have you. And here's what we've got for you, Yvonne. Yvonne, I think it's time to celebrate something. You got to celebrate something. Hey, Ross, welcome back. No, not doing Lenormand now. Do it tonight. I didn't get such a great CM. I did not get such a great response from doing it twice throughout the day. So doing the readings, doing Lenormand at night only was really good. And, doing tarot during the day. But if you guys want to comment and tell me that you want to do Lenormand during the daytime show as well as the nighttime show, let me know. All right? Okay. Sorry, Yvonne. So I think it's time to find something to celebrate. Something going on. Yeah. Celebrate life. There you go. Just being alive. I know being alive for things right now, the way things are going, is not really it's not the best, right? How much living is it when it's in pain all the time and constantly? But you always do have that positive attitude, and well, that's all part of the High Priestess, right? Being very empathetic towards things and understanding what you're going through. You're just going to have to use some of that intuition and have some patience, and things are working themselves through. You are getting somewhere, and things are things are working for you. they're working in the right direction. It's just taken a long time to get there, right? It just takes forever to get there. And of course, you just have to continue to keep things in balance. You need to keep things in check, and then I think things will be all right. I think things are getting better. I think, I think the medications and stuff are starting to grow in your system, and that is helping you to start to get a little bit better. And I do mean a little. I know I really do mean a very little, unfortunately. And that is what I am seeing. I think things are, slowly moving forward. Just slowly, unfortunately, because you got that Knight of Pentacles right there in the middle. All right. All right. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Here we are back. I'm back. Sorry about that. So Rita, what's going on? When will Mohit call you? Or will he or won't he? It's been 40 days and 40 nights. What are his feelings right now? What are his feelings right now? Page of Pentacles right there on the end. I like that card. I really do. That's a cool one. All right, so he has not called you because something else is going on right now in his life. Something's happening for him or with him, and he is, kind of being led astray from you, Rita. I think he's being led in a different direction right now. I think I think he has a lot of charisma. He's got that magnetism that really draws other people into him. And I think he's using his energy and his, friendliness to, again, go down a different road. He's taking a different path. He's taking a, he is taking a big walk down a long winding road. It's just not going the way that you are expecting it to go, right? Things started to seem like they were getting serious, but now they really aren't. They're not so serious. And I think almost to the point where you're going to have to start figuring out a way to let go of Mohit. I think, he used to be someone you could depend on. And I think that dependability is kind of gone, right? And I think he's sending you a message, not in an actual message, right? Not actually having not talking to you or anything like that. But I do believe that he is trying to get he's just trying to let you know by not contacting you that he's looking to move forward in a different direction. Yeah, that's what I see. That's what I'm seeing for you, Rita. I'm sorry to say. I know it doesn't sound promising and it doesn't sound great. It sounds sad, right? And I can understand that. But I just don't see that I just don't see where he is really heading in a path towards you at this point. So, all right. That's what I get. That's what I've been getting. All right. Hey, Charlie Bear, welcome. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for being here. It was good to see you over at MPT show yesterday. I enjoy you coming here to my show again. Always. All right, let's take a look here and see what we got going on. Terry Harkey, I am doing a reading for you. When will your husband come home? When will things start to get better? Devil right there in that first spot again. Again, I think something is slowing things down by putting some resistance between you and your husband at this point. However, I see that things are changing, and you are coming into a point now where you're at a turning point with things. Things are moving in a very different direction than originally planned. However, I do see that your husband, your knight in shining armor, is coming back to you fairly soon, and I think you're going to get some communication about that, because the Ace of Swords is all about new communication, and I think it's going to be a very clear message when you get it, that exactly when things are going to happen and how that's going to happen, and what you have to do to get him home. I believe the Knight of Pentacles is telling you, you'll be successful at having him come home. You will achieve what you wanted to achieve, and I think things will happen fairly quickly. I don't think it's going to be a long time here in the future. I think you'll be satisfied with what you find out here in this communication. I think you'll be satisfied with that. And it will make you feel good. It'll make you happy on the outside, but it'll also make you happy on the inside. And it's also going to build up your self-confidence. It's going to build up that self-worth and your self-esteem. It's going to make you feel better. And I think, even if you are going through some low times right now, I see where things just seem to get better and better and better and better throughout the reading. So as things get better, I think things will go better for you and you'll feel better, instead of feeling so low and sad. All right. That's what I get for you, Terry. That's what I'm seeing. I hope that helps. I do hope that helps. All right. So, Joe Beth, it's nice to have you here. Joe Beth, you know, the things you told me last night, I went back and I rewatched the show just to see. And I got to tell you, there were such kind words you had for me yesterday. So I do appreciate that. Really made me feel good for the rest of the night. Well, at least for the very little bit I stayed up because I was exhausted yesterday. Today's still exhausting, but it's not, I guess, not as bad as yesterday, that's for sure. Yesterday was the first day I felt like I could almost fall asleep while I was sitting here talking to you guys. I was that exhausted. It was wicked. All right. So, Joe Beth, this new guy, Nico, is pursuing you lately. You just want to know, what are his feelings? What are his feelings towards you? Right? Why do you think he's pursuing you? I think we'll figure that out, right? I think that's what we're figuring out. So, I believe he's really looking to accomplish something here with you. And well, you know, I think that accomplishment is going to come with some choices that he is going to have to make. He's going to have to figure out exactly what is going to be the best course of action to make things good so that you will have an interest in him like he has in you. Now, the Ace of Pentacles tells me, right, he's looking to set something up so that it will grow for the future, right? He's looking to start some small type of relationship, all right? Even maybe just a friendship at this point. You know, and I think that would be a good place to start, is with a friendship. And I think, you know, then he is looking for things to grow really quick. You know, he wants things to grow. That's what his feelings are. His feelings are, okay, I just want to start off with a friendship. I just want to know more. Tell me more about Joe Beth Thomas. That's what he's asking. You know, those are the things that are going through his head. I want to learn more about Joe Beth now, because I think that in the future, if I know more about her, then we can have a relationship. And, you know, he's a little bit on the bored side, trying to figure out exactly, you know, you can see he's kind of sitting there. He's really thinking. First off, he's thinking, oh, you know, I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't know how to get through to Joe Beth. I don't know what to do to start up a friendship. I'm not sure where to go and what to do, but I really want to. So that's what he's saying. That's what he says to me, at least. You know, if he was, you can't see. If he was whispering in my ear, that's what he would be whispering in my ear right now. Please tell me, how do I get through to Joe Beth? How can I become friends with her? I think in the overall end, and we're talking future, way future, right? Not a month future, not 2 months future, not a year future, maybe, you know, but over the next, you know, if this friendship part here works out and things move in a good direction, in a relationship direction, I would be willing to say he is truly hoping to have a nice, safe, well-balanced relationship with you. You know, I mean, and when I say, well, just relationship, I don't even really mean just relationship. I'm talking about actual, like, family kind of thing, right? Because that's what it's really all about. Ten of Cups is all about family. And it's all about that blessed feeling of a family. So that's why when I say it may be, you know, it's not going to be a couple months. The relationship might start in a few months. The relationship could easily start before the end of the year. But you know, a family, that being like a future forecast kind of thing, right? You got to remember, the further out in the future you go, the better chance of being a little off I could be, right? That's always the way. It's just like the weatherman, right? He can tell you pretty much what's going to happen tomorrow, pretty accurate. But if you ask him what it's going to be 10 days from now, he'll give you an idea, but it probably won't be right because things change so much, right? If he says it's, you know, oh, it's going to rain next Wednesday, a week from today. Yeah, it'll probably rain Monday or Tuesday because things happen not on someone else's time schedule. So, you know, if I say this is going to happen in a year from now or more, well, maybe not. Maybe it'll be less. Maybe maybe Nico will be really the guy for you. And this whole family idea will come along much, much quicker. All right, Jo Beth, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I do. All right, let's see. Ladybug. I lost the whole top of the chat, by the way, just in case. If you guys were way up there at the top of the chat, I have no idea what you've said. MPT, I lost all of your comments up above Tarot Latoura's question. So, I get nothing from up there. So if you were up there and, of course, you didn't get a reading, which I'm sure you didn't, then please post again. Usually I don't encourage reposting or, you know, posting more than once, but we got lots of talking going on in the chat today. And of course, the more we talk, which is awesome. I love when you guys talk between yourselves and amongst each other. But it also, the chat can only hold so much, and, you know, then they get rid of it, and it's, oh, what a mess. Oh, what a mess. MPT. Yep, today is Wednesday the 30th. Oh, God. Yep. All right. So, yeah, today's Wednesday the 30th. For you, those of you who were not here last night, during my show, my son, who's all the way out in Montana, which is thousands of miles away, he sent me pictures of my grandson. Finally, I haven't seen him since they left here in February, so that was very nice. I showed them on here last night. I showed the picture. So how does the Sagittarius Chris feel about this breakup? I think Chris is, you're probably not going to like this, Ladybug, and I hate to give sad news. But I have to be honest, right? We got to be honest when we do these readings. I think the Sagittarius has come up with some other ideas I think he has really assessed what has gone on in his life. I think he's really thought about, okay, here's what's going on with Ladybug, and now he's figured out what did not work, and he wants to move forward. He wants to heal. He wants to move forward emotionally. He wants to have a successful relationship, and now he knows what not to do. And he doesn't really want to go back to something that didn't work. I think things are serious. And I think things were getting a bit serious between the two of you, but that was just, it just ended up being too much for everything, too much for everyone. And, that was it's tough. It's very difficult, right? That is a very difficult thing if stuff's not going right, when it seems like things are serious and then all of a sudden things don't go right. I think you need to use your intuition. I think you're going to feel that things are not, that he feels, he kind of feels okay about the breakup. And the 9 of Cups tells me he feels like he's satisfied. He has exactly what he needs. He's happy. And right now he's at peace. And that is, that's what I get. That's what I'm getting for you. Okay. So I am sorry again to be the bearer of bad news, but that is just what I see. It's just what I see. It just happened. That's just what the cards are telling me. And that is what it is. Okay. That's what I get for you, Ladybug. So now, please, you got to stop spamming the chat. Thank you. All right. Barb, what's going on? Uh-oh. All I see here is feel your pain, and that does not sound good to me. Your anxiety and depression is out of control. Oh my goodness, Barb. I'm going to tell you, and of course, another little insight into the life of KnightReader. I have the same problems where they are, where my depression and my anxiety get so out of control. And even though I don't show it on the show, of course, I don't show it here at all. Because you guys deserve more than that. But yeah, I have done this show extremely depressed. I have done this show during panic attacks, and it's not easy, that's for sure. Let me read your question real quick. I need to know if I'll be okay. Between leaving and stress levels so high, I wanted to end my life. No, Barb, don't even think of it. We've talked about this. You helped someone else. Samantha, exactly. You've helped someone else, Barb, before with this. So I know that you are stronger than you are saying. And Samantha, don't you be going back there either. Don't make me have to scold you. Because I will. I'm old. People make, you know what it is? People make fun of anxiety and depression because they don't get it. And let me tell you, oh my God. If you guys will indulge me for a minute and let me just tell a story. I'm so sorry. I know I'm taking up all your time and your reading time and stuff like that, but let me tell you a story really quick. When I had a mental breakdown 3 years ago. It'll be 3 years next month. And it was devastating. I was in the hospital for a while and things were not good. And to this day, I have panic attacks probably 4 times a week that are really bad. And, of course, I see people for this. And, very different. However, people don't get anxiety and depression. So when I did not, when I ended up, okay, now I've got to retire from work and now I've got to be home and, not go back to work anywhere, because what happens if I have an anxiety attack at a new job? They're not going to keep me. They're not going to want me there, right? But people don't understand it. They don't see it on the outside, right? They don't see it. And if they can't see an issue, if they can't see an illness, then it's not there, right? It's like an ostrich putting its head in the sand. Well, I can't see it, so it's not there. And that's not the way life is. Life isn't that way, right? For any of us, me included, who have anxiety, who have depression, we know what we're going through. We know that it causes not only mental issues, but it causes terrible physical issues as well. And there is nothing that anyone can ever tell you to lessen the seriousness of it, right? It's extremely serious. And I struggled for quite a while. I mean, a long while. And I still do at times, where people will, okay, now I'm not working anymore. Now I'm not working. Why is it that people look at me, at least in my mind, this is what I think. Why do people look at me and say, well, there's nothing wrong with him. Why doesn't he get himself a job? Why doesn't this guy get himself a job? There's nothing wrong with him. Look at him. He looks perfectly fine. Well, that's because I put on a facade every single day. When I go somewhere, if I have to go somewhere, and I don't go out if I don't have to, I'll tell you that. But when I do have to go out somewhere, I put on a facade so that people can't see what I'm going through for a reason. And of course, that reason is because they're not going to understand. They're not going to get it. So I feel like I have to conform to what they want to see. And if they want to see some guy who's just being a lazy bum hanging around and not working, well, you know what? Then that's fine. That's what they want to see. That's what they can see. I know in my heart how I feel and what's going on in my head and what's going on in my life. And you know what? The people around me, my family, of course, my wife, number one, my mom and dad, my sister and her family, they all understand. You have to get a support system going. That's what you need, right? You need to have that support system. I'm so sorry I'm taking up everybody's time. I really am, but I think this is important. And I think a lot of people deal with this and they don't come out and they don't say it because of this reason, because they're afraid that somebody's going to make fun of them, or they're going to get, someone's going to bully them, or just not understand. And I want to get it out there because it's important. And obviously it's bothering somebody here who we all care about, right? Because everybody on this show I care about. And I know you guys all care about each other, or else nobody would ever show up. So yeah, I don't want to see this happen to somebody else, but it does. It happens to everybody. Everybody who has a mental illness and does not have, you don't show it you can't show, it's not something you can see on the outside, but it's something very serious on the inside. And it makes you feel physically ill a lot of times, a lot. And it brings you down. And it makes you a panicky mess. And you don't know what to do, and you don't know how to handle it, and you try to talk to somebody, and then they make fun of you. That's just wrong. Now, Barb, I'm hoping and I'm praying that you have people in your life that do understand and that you can talk to. You can find me on Facebook, right? You can find me on Facebook. I'm right there on Facebook. Here I am. Where am I? I don't even know where I am. My goodness. I am somewhere. There we go. Cosmo Night Reader. Search for me on Facebook. You can message me on Facebook if you don't have anyone to help. If you don't have anyone to talk to that's going to be a positive, give you positive reinforcement, find me. I'm right there. I'm right there. That's you too, Samantha. You and I have talked. You guys are right there with me. You can be right there. You can talk to me. I don't care. I don't care that you talk to me. I don't care that you send me messages because it's okay. I don't mind. I understand. I get the story. I get it. I get it. Send me friend requests, please. There's a lot of people who can support you, and I am willing. I had a friend. Listen, I had a friend who killed herself over it too. I've lost friends. I've lost a friend because of it. I have, I will tell you honestly, and this is the honest truth. I have never ever thought about killing myself. That's number one. I just never did because you know what? I don't want to disappoint the rest of the people in my life. And I know how, if I did that to myself, how that would hurt so many people. And that's not what you want to do. You do not want to hurt other people. Right? There you go. MPT just put up a phone number for you. If you really ever felt that, then call that number. Call this number. They are there to help. But like I said, if you just want someone to tell you, to understand and to empathize with you and to know what you're going through, I'm right there. Send me a friend request. Send me messages. It's okay. It's okay. I don't care that you do it. It's not bad. It's not a bad thing. I'm hoping that you have people around that are there for you. Samantha Ariel, this goes for you too. I'm talking to you too because we've talked about this before. Right? We've talked about this before. We've had these conversations and, well, if you want something to smile about, take a look at that. Take a look at that. That's my grandson. For all of you who weren't here last night and didn't get to see the picture, that's him. All right. I know I've taken up a ton of your time. I know I've taken up everybody's time, and I'm sorry that I did. But you know what? I think everybody, every single person who's here right now understands the importance of this. And if you don't, I'm sorry. If you don't get the importance of it, I'm very sorry that you don't. But I think you can all understand what I'm saying. And I think you can all understand the seriousness of it. Because you can tell, I think you can tell through the tone of my voice a lot of times how I'm feeling about something. And this is something that I truly feel strongly about because it affects me too. And I truly care about all of you. Mental health is a terrible, terrible disease. Probably I think it's worse than a lot of things, a lot of other physical and external diseases, right? Because people don't see it, they don't get it, and they just don't want to understand it. If you don't have a therapist, find a therapist, Barb. You have a grandson too. There you go. What better reason to be part of something? What could be better than being a part of his life? My grandson, I won't see him again. I can't fly, so I have a problem that I have never been able to fly in my life. So I can't fly out to Montana, which is thousands of miles away. It's 4 or 5 days of driving to get out there, and I just can't do that. And they're not coming here. So the only way I see him is through pictures anymore. They lived here with me for 7 months, and I had him every single day. And every single day we sat together, and he and I, we watched TV and we did stuff. And he was little. I mean, he's little. He's not even 2 years old yet, but it didn't matter. We sat there and I, gave him his bottle and did all this stuff. And it was great. My wife and I had a great time with him. And then all of a sudden they were gone. You think that's not depressing? Oh, let me tell you. But, there's a lot of stuff. I know therapy is expensive, and I get it. CM, you are absolutely right. You got it, hit it right on the head. Therapy is expensive, and that's why you need a support system. Other than, if you can't afford a therapist, and luckily I have a therapist that's very close to me who she and I worked out a very good deal, and that was just my luck. I told her this is what I can do, and we talked about it, we worked it out, and that was it. And that's fine. And sometimes you can do that if you work something out with someone, and that's a good deal. However, if not, you got to have people you can talk to. You got to have someone you can talk to. And like I said, if you have no one in your family, no one who understands you, no friends that can help you, contact me. Please contact me. I understand you. I understand you. I understand. I'm right there. I'm right there on Facebook. I'm right there. Samantha, I'm right there. Talk to me. Barb, talk to me. If you need to, talk to me. Because you know what? Maybe I need to talk to you too. Yeah, I know. That's interesting, isn't it? But maybe I need to talk to someone too at that time. Now, yes, I have my wife and I talk to her all the time, and I'm lucky. I am lucky that way, right? I know, Samantha, I know you're young and you're not married. And Barb, I'm guessing, that you're not married either, or are not married anymore, at least. But that's what I get for you. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, thanks, Denise. I appreciate that. All right, so here we go. So here's your reading. Yes, I know there was a reading in all this somewhere, wasn't there? Yeah. So, will you be okay? You are. If I go exactly by what the cards are showing me, this is showing me that you are defending yourself. You're trying to protect yourself, and you're trying to be brave, right? You are a very generous and nurturing person who is normally very down to earth. You have that calm demeanor inside there somewhere. You do have that, but you've been hurt, right? Traumatic things have happened to you. Something traumatic has happened. It's hurt. It's been painful. And you can't move on from it, no matter how fast you want to go. And both of these are talking about speed and moving quickly and, rushing off in and doing things without thinking about it. And that's where the problem lies. You can't, when it comes to this especially, you cannot rush into doing something and not think about it, because it would be disastrous. Truly disastrous. You know that. You know exactly what I mean, and I know what I mean. Again, it's all about rushing in, moving in quickly, doing things fast, moving, leaving, going in a direction that you probably don't want to go in, right? Towards your past. Both of them are telling you, don't go back to this pain. Move forward. Find a way. Move forward. You are not going to be stuck, Barb. All right? That's what your reading says. I think the reading is dead on. So, I'm not making stuff up here. I'm not making up card meanings off the top of my head just to match up to what you're going through. That's what the cards mean. I don't lie about the cards, you know that, because I told you, I tell everybody, I got to tell the truth, because otherwise I'd have no followers, no nothing, because that's just the way it is. Who's going to believe a lying tarot reader? Barb, just remember, and Samantha, you too, remember. Yeah, there you go. Moving in 2 weeks. That Knight of Wands is all about moving and leaving. Being excited and ready to go. Are you ready to go? Probably not. Packing is a pain in the neck. I'll tell you that, Barbara. Yeah. Nothing worse than packing. I hate packing and I hate moving, but it's going to be a good thing for you. That's what I get. That's what I get. I know we're running low on time. We've got like 10 minutes left, and I've taken up everybody's time, and people have left and probably not really cared to hear all of what I said. But I do appreciate the people who stayed, and I appreciate everyone who are giving support to Barb and also Samantha, because both of them need the support that you're giving. And like I said, I am more than willing to help and to talk, because, like I said, you may not think of it this way, but maybe I need you guys just as much as you need me. Do not be sorry for taking anyone's time. If anyone took anybody's time, it was me, and you know what? It's my show. And I'm not saying that to be mean, because I'm not a mean person. I think everybody knows that by now. But the seriousness of the topic, and the seriousness of the subject, and the caring that I feel for all of you was worth taking up the time. All right, Sunshine So Bright, thank you so much. What does the Spirit have to tell you right now? Again, I'm going to tell you, you're battling something. You are trying to protect yourself, and you are ready for a fight if you need to. The Queen of Swords tells me that you have become emotionally detached from a lot of people. You've become kind of cold and distant from people. And, that's not your doing. It's because of something else that's happened. Because, again, the Nine of Wands tells me even more that you are very defiant, right? You're very sensitive about things right now, and you've put up walls around yourself. You've put up things, there's people there and there's walls up there to protect you. Again, it's all about protection. It's all about protecting yourself from something. And whatever it is that you've had go on recently you've been protecting yourself from, well then, you know what? That's what's making you emotionally detached from people. I see, if I look inside, if I really look inside and I really think about you, I see somebody who is very friendly, very loving, and very successful in their life, who is very warm and vibrant, right? Very warm, very, very vibrant. I think you have places to go and things to do that, you know what? Whatever it is that you are defending yourself from, the heck with it. Move forward, right? The Chariot is all about movement. It's all about emotions moving in one direction, and that's what you need to do. You need to get your emotions together and move in a direction away from all of this garbage back here. Take your friendly, loving, warm self and move forward. Move away from this stuff going on back here. All right? That's what I get from you, Sunshine So Bright. Thank you very much for subscribing. I do appreciate your subscription. Thanks for being here and becoming part of the Knight Reader Tarot family, especially on such an emotional day. The show doesn't always go like this, but sometimes life happens, and you know what? If it does, then we deal with it here. If dealing with a serious issue like this causes me to lose subscribers, then so be it. And unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen, because I know pretty much everybody who's here. And I know how you all care about everyone else. So I appreciate you all for being here, though, and I do appreciate you all for the support that you're putting out there for Barb and Samantha. Because they truly need it right now. Samantha's telling you, there you go. Things will get better. It will get better. And you know how she knows that? Because we had a long talk about that one night. You just got to take it every day, one day at a time, day by day by day. Sometimes sunshine so bright, I just did your reading, but you can go back and watch it. You can go back and watch it. But yes, I did your reading. All right, let's move forward, right? Right? That's what we want to do. Sound good, Barb? Let's move forward. We got a whole community here. Who cares? So let's move. Let's move in a good way. Right, Lise? I know that, yeah, I know you were here very early. And I saw your reading and I didn't get to do it because I had some others that I had to do. You know, you understand. I know you do. So, general reading, at least I think you are moving in the right direction. I just think you need some guidance right now. And I think, again, you use that warm friendliness that you have. You have that powerful charm, right? It's like being assertive. It's almost like me, very passive aggressive when it comes to some things. And I think that's what that means, right? When I say powerful charm, I'm truly saying passive aggressive in a nice way. But you're friendly, right? But you're very determined to get things done. It's always been that way. You have to take some time out for yourself, right? The 4 R's. The 4 R's of the 4 of Swords. Rest, relax, renew, and then feel relief. Be ready for that new adventure. Because every day is a new adventure, right? Every day is a new adventure for all of us. And I think you actually have new adventures coming up all the time. The Page of Swords tells me, you're a very smart person. No, I don't even have to tell you that part of it because you know what? That's a given, just from what I know about you. You're very smart. You are very decisive and you think on your feet. And when you have an idea, you share it. And when you have an opinion, you share that too. And, sometimes maybe that's not a great thing for everyone, but you know what? It's okay. Because people need to know. Sometimes people need to hear it. So, that's what I get for you, Lise. That's what's going on today. Peach Love, thank you for your donation. I do appreciate that. All right. Yep, thank you. I do appreciate you donating very much. What is going to happen between you and your ex-friends? Do they have hidden agendas behind the apology? Your ex-friend. Does she have a hidden agenda behind her apology? Sunshine so bright, you are battling a relationship. Well, there you have it. That's all about the battle, right? The defending and the defiance and the walls up and the protecting yourself. That's exactly what I was talking about. And that is why you have emotionally detached yourself and become cold from that person. Am I answering the correct question, Peach Love? I see you said I know you donated, and I appreciate that. I see where you said, I want my second question to be answered. Is there another question? Was there a different question? Or is that the second question? Now, the second question is here, isn't it? You want to know if your ex-friend's apology was sincere or if there's a hidden agenda. That's your question, right? I think so. Oh, no. Okay, so you go back to that one. Okay, got it. I don't know. We'll get to the whole thing. We'll figure it out. Basically, it's the same question. The other one you just wanted to know if she was actually sincere. So, I think I'm going to tell you, I think yes. I think things are okay. I think she was sincere. I think your friend does not have a hidden agenda. I don't see anything here that looks like hidden agenda to me. I do see that you are sad and feel isolated from this friend, and I can understand why, because you're not sure exactly what her thoughts and actions are. However, the Ace of Cups tells me about an emotional healing, and that's what she's trying to do, right? Heal the emotions between the two of you. She wants to have that friendship back. And again, she's trying to do that healing, that emotional healing. Here I'm seeing new communication, which was the new communication between the two of you where she apologized. And this is telling you that her apology was very clear. It was very truthful. It was very clear to what is going on. Whatever it was that went on that made the two of you, that made it so she had to apologize. Her apology was very clear, which to me says that there was no deception behind it. The Three of Wands says you guys are searching. You're searching for something. You are searching for strength. You are searching for something that is very, very close to you, and you just don't realize it's right there in front of you, right? It's right in front of you, and you just can't see it. But it's there, and you will find it if you just search a little bit harder. And I think what you're searching and looking for, and again, it's right there in front of you, is that friendship. It's right there. I think you just have to move towards it a little bit, right? You just have to head in that direction of being friends again. Move towards the friendship. Move into the friendship, right? Again, like you used to be. Take control of the way that things are, and I think you will be able to be friends again. Honestly, there's nothing in here that tells me that she has a hidden agenda. I think her apology was sincere, and I just think it was exactly what it was, an apology, especially a clear apology that was meant for new emotional healing. You can get past this. You can easily get past this right now. because that's not the way things are. All right? That's what I get. That's what I get. I think I covered both of your questions all in one. All right, Peach Love, thank you. Very random. Very random. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate it. Welcome to the Knight Reader Tarot family. And welcome to Tarot Days and Nights. This is going to be my last free reading, unless I get donations. And don't forget, Modern Priscilla Tarot show comes on in 25 minutes. 25 minutes over on Modern Priscilla Tarot's show. She will be doing more readings. If you did not get a reading here, please go over there, post your question up, and she chooses questions at random, just like I do, and we, and hopefully you will get a chance over there with her. All right, Samantha and Barb, I hope to hear from you after the show. Please, please. That would be great. I would really appreciate hearing from you both again. All right. How did Jay feel when he saw me in the class today? Well, when class was over, did he take off out of the classroom? Did he run away for some reason? Because I'm seeing here somebody holding a lot of books, right? Like a student would. Running away from something. Was he in a hurry to get out of the classroom? I think he felt that the class was kind of boring. I just think he felt the class itself was boring. And when he saw you today, he was a bit afraid to see you. He was definitely waiting for something else to come up. He was wanting more information from you. I think he wanted some validation that you were had an interest in what he was feeling, right? Because things have been going very, very slowly for the two of you. Things are not always moving in the direction you want them to move in. And, I think, again, I've got the defensiveness here and I've got defensiveness here. And I think that's how he's feeling. I think he feels like, either something happened between the two of you. Something has gone on between both of you, whether it's, I don't know if you were together and you broke up or what it is, but I see him running away. I see him being extremely defensive. I see him moving very slowly in things. I don't know that there is anything really happening with him that is in a great way between the two of you right now. He looks kind of frustrated. He looks kind of bored. He looks like he's not sure what in the heck is going on between the two of you. I think that's what he's saying, right? He is saying, what's going on between us? I don't know. I'm not sure. I got to tell you, very random. Yeah, you're okay. So you did date and you're in a separation. That's the whole story then, right there. He is scared, right? He is defending himself from getting hurt again. Things are moving very slowly. He's very frustrated that things are in a separation right now. And he does not really want to see you because it's hurting him. It's hurting his feelings and it's making him upset. That's exactly what's happening then. That's the little tidbit of information I needed to tell you exactly what I saw. Because now it all makes sense to me. All right. So the free part of the show is now over. We are doing donations only, and I do have another donation from Peach Love. So Peach Love, thank you again so much. I do appreciate your donations. Your generosity is important, and like I always tell everyone, right? It just keeps the show going. People's generosity keeps this show going, and all I can do is hope that we do good work here. If you're new, please subscribe. Please subscribe for me. I would appreciate it. If you're here, if you are here at all, please hit the like button. And like I said, we are on the donations only section of the show. My goodness, how many times am I going to get these cards? I'm going to sneeze, I think. Okay. How many times am I going to get that 7 of Swords and 7 of Wands? Oh my gosh, this is almost the exact same reading, isn't it? Well, not quite, but okay. How does the Aquarius guy feel towards you when he sees you? Well, your question is almost the same, and I'm getting almost the same answer. What happened between you and the Aquarius guy? Were you two together and something's happened? Have you, is there something awkward between you? Because I see where things have come to completion. Things have ended. Things have completed. They're over with. And now it's time to move on to something new. I think you're searching for something that you can't find, but it's right there in front of you. And, it seems to be all about protecting, right? Protecting yourself from something. I see where you would rather sneak away than actually see the Aquarius guy. When you do see him, right? When you see him, you would like to just sneak away and not really be seen by him anymore. I don't think that he is really giving you the feelings that you want, because it's just, it's something, again, there's just a bad situation there. Something was very serious on your part, but not quite so serious on his part. And I think you are just doing everything you can to defend yourself from getting hurt more than you already are. And again, like I said, I think you just try to stay away from him as much as you can. If he sees you, you kind of turn the other way, right? You you cross the street and walk on the other side of the street kind of deal. And that's really what I see. That's what I get for you, Peach Love. So I hope that makes sense to you. I do hope that makes sense. Thank you again for your donation. I do appreciate it. And always appreciate your generosity. All right, let me take a look and see if I have any other donations. If not, that will be the end of our show. The free show ended at 12:30 Eastern Time. Nope, I do not have any other donations. So yes, you're trying. There you go. I'm just reading comments really quickly. You had a lot of conflicts and misunderstandings. You had a crush on him, but he hurt you a lot. Yes, you're trying to avoid him, but you already saw each other. And well, that's why the 7 of Wands was on the end, where you're trying to defend yourself now, right? You're trying to just stop from getting hurt by seeing him. And, will he clear things up with you and offer a relationship to me? I did not see anything at all that showed that. I didn't see anything that showed that. All right, Peach Love. All right. So I will be back tonight to do more Lenormand, to do our Lenormand night, right? Tonight is Lenormand Wednesday. the Lenormand edition of Tarot Days and Nights, and bring your very specific questions with you, because Lenormand does give very specific answers, and I am looking forward to doing more Lenormand readings tonight. So I will see you all then. Don't forget, 15 minutes, you hop on over there to Modern Priscilla Tarot Show. And wait a second. Did I just get... I did. I just got another donation from Peach Love. So we are back. We're back. And I will wait for your question again. Thank you, Joe Beth. I do appreciate that. No, Peach Love, I'm still here. I am still here, and I'm just waiting. If that was your question before, then I can go with that one. Is that your question? Nope. Okay, good. Well, there you go. Then there's your question, and I got that already, so that's perfect. And we will do your reading. Thank you again. Your generosity is greatly appreciated. I really do appreciate that. I know MPT will be heading over her show shortly, and I will be there too once I am done here. But if you guys get a chance to go over and see her show, Modern Priscilla Tarot, make sure you do. When you get there, if you're new, make sure you subscribe. All right, so we are in... The free show is over. We are in donations only now. And I will continue to do readings for donations as long as we are receiving donations. All right, so will he clear up things with you and offer a relationship to you? Peach Love, I do think he's going to talk to you. I think there is going to be that new communication. I've talked about this a couple of times because I've had the Ace of Swords a few times today, and I think he is going to talk to you. I think he is going to spell things out to you very clearly on what his intentions are. I think he is going to come to you looking, kind of dapper. I don't use that word very often, as you can tell. But he will be very dashing. He will be your knight in shining armor, right? He's your Prince Charming because you have that crush on him. And that's how you see him. Remember, he is very calm, but he is also very seductive, which means he can draw you in even if that's not what you want, or if that doesn't seem to be the right thing for you. You're looking to restore your life and have something with him, and I think you have to keep yourself emotionally balanced. You can't be indecisive. You have to be balanced emotionally, and that's not going to be easy, right? Because again, he comes in there and he's very good looking, and he's very Prince Charming, right? And he's very seductive, and he's very alluring. So it's not going to be easy to keep that emotional balance, but you have to try your best. You're going to have to make your own happiness. You're going to have to choose what makes you happy. What's going to make you happy? Is he going to make you happy, or is it going to be that he is going to hurt your feelings again? And I think that really needs to come up in this discussion. When he actually talks to you, and like I said, I think he will, there should be a new communication between the two of you. I think you need to put out there exactly how you feel and what, not just let him do all the talking. Make sure you get your part in there. Make sure you get to your say. Because if not, you're not going to know which direction to go. And you deserve to have some control in this conversation, just as much as he does. So that's what I see. Do I think he's going to clear things up? I think he's going to talk to you about it. Will he offer you up a relationship? I think I think that's all going to be determined by how the conversation you have goes. So I would say yes, and then to be determined. Yes, he's going to try and clear things up. The relationship is to be determined by the conversation. Okay? All right, Peach Love, I hope that helps. I hope that answered your question. And again, thank you so much for donating. All right. So, if I do not have any more donations, and I will take another look. Again, don't forget, tonight is Lenormand. Nope. Okay, so no more donations. Thank you so much for everything, and thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it, and I will talk to you all later. I'll be back tonight at 6 o'clock for Lenormand. All right, bye now.